we call on Professor Abubakar Adamu Rasheed, a former executive secretary again of the National Universities Commission, to give his goodwill message. A round of applause as he approaches the podium.
The Honorable Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Saeed Ahmad. Let me follow the convention established and stand on existing protocols because everyone here is important. Of course, I may have to single out my boss, Professor Julius Okoji, who sent me to NIPS. He never saw me, he didn't know me. He called and sent me to NIPS for M&I course. I will continue to cherish that. Let me also acknowledge Cardinal Okoji, and I know both Chris Maiyaki and Julius always keep advertising their closeness to the Cardinal. We thank you, Cardinal. My presidents of ASU, it's very rare to see 5 of them sitting down in one place. This is the first time I'm seeing 5 presidents of ASU. In the order, the current president, Professor Fiona, the immediate past president, Professor Osadeke. Osadeke took over from Professor Biodun Ogwenyemi. Biodun took over from Professor Nasiru Fage, and Professor Fage took over from someone who took over from Professor Sulekanu. And then the national president of SANU, Comrade Alhaji Mohammed Haruna Ibrahim, vice chancellors, former vice chancellors, directors, deputy executive secretaries, someone all of us admired, we don't know, we wish she were in the right or on the left. She looks more Aradika. Sister Ezekoseli, former minister. Aradika, yes. And yes, my friend, Dr. Sonny HNO, the third one, ES, distinguished friends, ladies and gentlemen. I will not attempt to speak about Chris. Luckily, I jotted down one page, and I will simply read it. If and when Chris wants his official biography, he can contact me and assign me the responsibility, or if his friends want an unofficial biography, I can also be contacted to lead the writing. So I will simply read some few paragraphs I have jotted. I'll say, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure, mixed with nostalgia and pride, to celebrate my dear friend and colleague, Mr. Chris J. Maiyaki Wazirun Kwande, as he gracefully retires from the National Universities Commission after 35 years of distinguished and selfless service to our nation's higher education system. Chris is one of the finest public servants I've ever had the privilege of working with. Intelligent, diligent, dependable, and deeply humane. During my tenure as Executive Secretary, he served as my deputy, and in that role, he proved himself a man of an uncommon competence, loyalty, nobility, and wisdom. When I was to voluntarily step down in June 2023, I did not hesitate to recommend him to hold the fort in acting capacity. For the next 18 months, he steered the affairs of the Commission with admirable skill, grace, and integrity, ensuring continuity and stability until the appointment of the current Executive Secretary, a veteran university administrator, Professor Abdullahi Rubadu. Chris is, in every respect, a good and amiable man, kind, courteous, confident, courageous, humble, urbane, and honest. A gifted speaker, an accomplished administrator, a born diplomat, and a reflective thinker. He is admired not only as an efficient leader, but also as a man of faith and friendship. A devout Catholic, he embodies the virtues of tolerance, respect, and friendship across boundaries of faith, ethnicity, and nationality. His extraordinary linguistic abilities. I initially say he has some working knowledge of at least 50 Nigerian and international languages, but I believe it is an understatement, underestimation. So I simply say his extraordinary linguistic abilities and global outlook have also earned him more friends and admirers across continents. For he travels the world with an open mind and a generous heart. As Chris transitions into retirement, I have no doubt that his journey of service is far from over. I think if I'm pretending to be a prophet here, I think other prophets before me who spoke predicted that his service will not be over with this ceremony today. With his intellect, character, and wealth of experience, he remains an invaluable asset to our nation and to humanity. I'm confident that in due course, he will be called to even higher responsibilities where his gifts will continue to bless many. Chris, congratulations on a glorious career. The Nigerian university system will certainly miss you. The National Universities Commission will certainly miss you. The global knowledge community will certainly miss you. But your legacy will endure. May God continue to bless your journey ahead. Thank you.
A round of applause for Professor Rasheed Abubakar.